On a mysterious island in the South China Sea, there is a fortress without walls, protected by an invincible army.
I've seen a lot of karate movies where no one has a gun for some fucking reason.
No, but ever.
No one ever has a gun.
Ever. That's why the Bruce Lee, the first couple Bruce Lee ones are great, because they set them back in like the 1600s, you know? And you're like, yeah, nobody would have a gun.
Did they?
Like Chinese Connection is like, you know, it's like in...
I like when they went to that island
China.
Of all crooked people. You enter the dragon.
That one's awesome.
But the rule is that you're not allowed to have a gun on the island.
Han would never allow guns on the island anyway. He had a bad experience with them once, and he's fearful of assassination. Can't really blame him. Any bloody fool can pull a trigger.
There you go.
Do you know he was fighting people between takes, allegedly, in this book I was reading? Like, people would come up and challenge him.
And he's like, okay.
Yeah. He'd be like, all right, I got to fucking knock this guy out.
And did he ever lose?
No.
Apparently that...
According to the book, I mean, I don't fucking know. That doesn't seem... I mean, wouldn't the director be like, hey, buddy, you're a fucking extra. Can you stop fucking shadowboxing with the goddamn star?
Maybe Lee liked it. Maybe he was open to it. I don't know. You know?
All I know, Joe, is he's not around to defend himself. So I don't think you ought to be making those suggestions about him.
That was supposed to be his big thing, you know? He came out after he died, though.
Yeah.
He died right after.
Joe, I read the book.
Oh, all right. Well, you read the book. What am I telling you? You know, what do I know? What do I know? I know I got to go in and sit down and order a meal.
I'll christen your kid for 6 fucking big ones.
Hey, you want to laugh? This prick last week asked me to christen his kid. Yeah, all right, for 7,000 I charge.
For 6,000 I charge.
No, for 6 fucking... Oh, no, yeah.
That's what he says. He goes, yeah, I'll christen your kid for 6,000 I charge.
Is that what he says? No. I said, I'm talking fucking 6 fucking big ones here.
Yeah, that guy.
That's what I want to talk to you about. You know, it ain't just this here. It's 7 fucking big ones here. 7 fucking G's you owe me here. $7,000, I mean, ain't peanuts.
That's the most underrated performance in Goodfellas.
He's amazing. I've met that guy.
I mean, I don't know what the fuck we're supposed to do with him. And the guy's come down here, you know, he's like, it's a damn shame, you know. We got some hooers come in.
Yeah. And then what do? You light a match.
You bust the joint out.
And then finally, when there's nothing left,
Fucking shame.
and you can't borrow another buck from the bank or buy another case of booze, you bust the joint out. You light a match.
You look like you're decorating a Christmas tree, you fucking prick. You don't know what you're doing.
It's a fucking shame.
It's a fucking shame.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy, this ain't a small bill. It's like 6 fucking big ones you owe me over here. Oh, it's good you don't mean to be insulting.
He just smashes the bottle against his head.
I just rewatched Raging Bull. Holy shit, dude. The performances in that thing are just...
I know, and that's my thing. And Scorsese didn't win a fucking Oscar for that.
And the winner is Robert Redford.
And then you watch fucking what's-his-face bitch moaning and complaining this year.
Who?
Spike Lee. It's like, dude, this is what happens. They're going to give it to you, Spike, but by the time they do, you're not going to give a fuck. That's how it works.
Right.
Unless you're the young hottie.
But there is one film missing from this list that deserves to be on it because, ironically, it might tell the biggest truth of all. And that's Do the Right Thing.
Yeah.
Which he never was.
Right.
So he has to accept that he's a regular-looking person, and, you know, he's going to get it on regular time.
That movie is so fucking good, dude. Jesus Christ. Tarantino told a great story about meeting Brian De Palma, and he said De Palma was cutting Scarface. They were editing it, and he was like, De Palma was telling him, he's like, it was my masterpiece. Like, I know it's the greatest fucking thing I'd ever made. And he goes, and while we were editing, I went and saw Raging Bull. And he goes, and in the first 5 minutes, I just went, and then there's Scorsese. Just like, this fucking guy is so good. But, dude, that scene where the mob boss is making Pesci and Frank Vincent make up after Pesci, like, breaks his arm and everything. And
I got to see that again.
Frank Vincent is sitting there in
Frank Vincent, one of the great heads of hair of all time.
The best. And he's sitting there with the cast, and he's like, and the Bob boss, it's so funny. It's like they're two kids. He goes, now I want you boys to shake hands and put this behind you.
Huh? What I want you to do now, you two guys, I want you to shake hands, forget this whole thing, and no grudges. That's the most important thing, no grudges. Now, come on, shake hands.
And then Pesci goes to shake his hand, and he grabs the broken hand by accident. He goes, oh. Dude, he's so good, man. They're so good in that movie, man.
Yeah.
That oh, my God. De Niro's a fucking madman.
I know. It gets sad, though.
Oh, my God. When he's punching the wall.
Now he's all fat, and he's doing stand-up and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, the guy heckles, and you, woo. Yeah.
We've all done that gig, Joe.
Welcome to the Joe Pesci Show. Here he is now, my brother, Joe Pesci.
Hey, everyone, I'm Joe Pesci. Nice, huh? I got my mic here, got my chair here, got my desk here, I got my gun here.
They left our people broken, but homie, don't play the possum. Learn to grow yourself a set, cause you can bet there's nothing promised. They saying I'm a problem, they call me public enemy, but they don't understand that. I hold it down for my family, and I hate it when they say that. I won't be cause I'm native, cause in my mind we the strongest. We were built up for the ages. Hey, give me back my 4, take that.